I show up at the UFO rave about 3:30. The warehouse was packed and the sound was kicking. I made my way through the masses and got behind the turntables. From the first record I threw down, the place started to jump. It was complete madness.
Anyway.
Well, it was nice to see you, Arthur.
What?
It was nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
You too.
I am a dirty old man.
Oh my. See you.
Bonjour! Today is Monday, March 11th. It's 3:30 p.m. and I have just arrived here to my cabin. I am so happy. So it's not a long hike in. It's only 4 kilometers, but it took me an hour and a half. So it's there's a lot of puddles and like deep puddles. So it was a really great hike. I really enjoyed it because I wore tall rubber boots. If I had worn my hiking boots, I would have been soaked and cold and all that stuff. But nope, my feet are dry and warm. I bought these rubber boots at Canadian Tire on my way here, driving out to Grand Manan. And yeah, anyway, so I bought them like a half size too big. So I've got 2 pairs of thick wool socks on, golden. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I am so happy to be here. It just always amazes me. It's like I've been away for so long and I walk in and it's like I was just here, like everything is exactly as I left it. You know, there have been some mice visitors. The toilet paper roll is all frayed. So I've got a tiny bit of cleaning to do, but Wayne had come here a couple of weeks ago just to check that it was all good. And he put out some rat poison. Not for rats. I don't think there are rats, but for mice. Yeah, so all is good. Basically, I'm going to be spending the week here. Every day I'm going to hike out, go into town, buy whatever fresh like vegetables or berries or whatever I need for that night's dinner, grab a load of stuff from my car that I brought from Toronto to move here and hike back in. So, and then make dinner and watch the sunset and listen to the ocean and yeah, and then do it again the next day. So, yeah, it was snowing. It still is snowing a tiny bit, but it's very warm. It's like 2 degrees or 4 degrees. Yeah, it's just perfect. Like this kind of weather for here is just perfect. The stream is flowing with water, so I'm gonna fill up all the water bottles that I have here. When I was here in the summer, which I think was the last time the creek was completely dry, I ended up having to leave because I ran out of water. Anywho, oh my God, I'm just so happy to be here. And one more thing, you know, I had bought this cabin from Wayne, then I had sold it back to him, then I regretted selling it to him, and I bugged him for 2 years. And finally last Thanksgiving, he sold it back to me again. So I will not be letting go of this gem ever again. Yeah, so I'm going to sweep and clean and settle in, and I will check back in shortly. Yeah. Talk to you soon. Oh my goodness, look what I found. That's hilarious. Oh, well, I am prepared. So I've got my comforter, bed sheets. I've got some food here, but obviously I brought food, gloves. So there was a pair of gloves over there, and along with the toilet paper being eaten by the mice, one of my gloves was also eaten by the mice. But that's okay, I brought some with me, and there's more in my suitcase. All right, let's get this bedding on. All right, it is 5 o'clock. I've cleaned up the place. I don't have garbage bags here, so I'm gonna have to get some. I've kind of just swept up everything into a little pile on the floor, although I can burn some of that. But anyway, yeah, so it's all cleaned up. I've cleaned all the surfaces, swept up. So now I am going to cut up, you know, there's that driftwood in here, thank goodness, because yeah, it's really wet. Well, it's snowing out right now, wet snow. So I'm gonna cut up some of this dry firewood and start a fire. It's pretty cold. I mean, it's above zero, but it's cold. And then I'm gonna make something to eat because I am super hungry. Yeah, but yeah, it looks like it'll just be a night in the cabin, no beach combing or exploring, because it's really, really miserable out. But it's perfect weather to be inside this amazing cabin, so yeah. And it was not like that on my walk-in. It really just started to get bad after I arrived, so yeah. All right, time to cut some wood. Hey. So I made and dehydrated a bunch of meals in preparation for this trip. I made my famous vegan coconut curry lentil stew, my vegan chana masala, my mom's spaghetti and meatballs. So I'd never made that recipe before. It was her birthday, March 3rd, And she passed away 3 years ago. Anyway, it turned out amazing. It smelled just like hers. It was a really nice way for me to celebrate what would have been her 76th birthday. And yeah, so to dehydrate it, I just chopped up, like I broke up the meatballs into the tomato sauce. You dehydrate the sauce separately from the noodles. And then I have, a homemade chili. I also brought macaroni and cheese with tuna. And then there were some like Mr. Noodles or whatever here that I left here. I also brought some instant oats, just the packets of instant oats. So I think for dinner tonight, I will have the chili because it looks like the biggest one and I'm really hungry. It is the biggest one, 155 grams. Okay, so chili it is. I do have a fire detector and carbon monoxide detector, and I tested it when I got here. Still working, so that's good. I had brought an extra stove for Mireille, who was supposed to join me for a couple of nights, but they canceled the ferry due to the weather, so that ruined that plan. Hi, Mireille. I have some big carrots for my appetizer. Just let that sit for a few minutes. Doesn't take long. And I will eat. I think it's ready. It smells great, if I do say so myself. Yummy. Oh my God. And can I just say that I love cooking. I love dehydrating meals. And I have a vacuum sealer. My friend Sheldon gave it to me as a gift when I did my first attempt of the Ozark Highlands Trail. I just love making these things. And I've kept them for up to a year. And they were still just wonderful. I even made my own fruit roll-ups. I'll show you. Yeah. See? This is a banana kiwi. You just roll it up and eat it, but I won't do that right now because I'll have that for dessert. But yeah, I love doing all the food prep. So good. By the way, so I did the February 2000 push-up challenge for mental health, and then I liked it so much that I decided that I would do, just for myself, 3,000 push-ups in the month of March. So I'm 1 day behind because of yesterday. But yeah, I'll be doing some push-ups here in the cabin to get caught up. I love it. Yeah. I love eating good food. Spicy. It is 6:20. I am so full. Yeah, that was a 155 gram portion. That's just a little bit too much. I think 125 to 130 grams is perfect. Also, I didn't do like that much exercise today, so anywho, yeah, it's 20 after 6. The sun goes down at 7:28, so the clocks went forward 2 nights ago. So yeah, anyway, about an hour until sundown. I think I'll make myself a coffee. I was like, should I make it a Christina's Cabin coffee? I don't know. I'll start with a coffee and then we'll see. And then I'm just going to check on the candle situation. I did buy more candles to bring, but they're still in the car. They didn't make this first trip, but there are enough candles here. Plus I brought my BioLite. And also up there, that beam there are sort of like twinkling night lights. It's really nice. Someone who stayed here when I had sold it back to Wayne for those 2 years, somebody put that in. So that's lovely. Yeah. All right. Coffee, set up the candles, wait for the sunset. I mean, it won't be much of a sunset because it's very overcast. And also there's more snow predicted at 7. It's stopped right now. It's very windy and it's calling for this kind of wind all the way till tomorrow night. So when I hike out tomorrow, yeah, it'll be windy, no big deal. Yeah, it's just, yeah, great to be here. Pretty nice. I think it was in the video. No, I know it was in the video. Christmas at the Cabin. So I've created a playlist called the Grand Manan Chan. Chan being short for channel. And so it's got all my videos that I've filmed here. I think there's about 7. There's one video that I filmed elsewhere, but it was, I was camping on some crown land outside of Frontenac Provincial Park when Wayne called and offered me the cabin. So I included that video in the playlist as well. Right now the videos are out of order. I have to wait till I get to my laptop to change the order. But anyway, so there are 7 videos there now, plus this one will be 8. And yeah, in the video where I came here for Christmas, first of all, it was freezing. It was freezing. And so I've actually purchased one of those fans that go on top of the stove. It's heat powered and it just circulates the warm air. But it didn't come in this first load. It's in the car. And actually, like I thought that the air was, the warmth was not staying in the cabin or not circulating well. It actually is. It just was so cold over Christmas that, I mean, it was just freezing. It was like minus 18 or something like that. I don't remember. Super cold. So right now it's 3 degrees apparently, but I mean, I think it's a little cooler because I'm right beside the ocean. Either way, yeah, it's very nice in here. It's very warm. I went outside to get some fresh air. And when I came back in, yeah, you could feel the warmth right away. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm just so happy to be here. Yeah, like I don't know, I just have this overwhelming sensation of calm and peace and happiness when I'm in this cabin. I just love it so much. Yeah. Like I could just sit and stare out into the ocean. Well, that is what I do. I just sit here and stare and not much else. Yeah. Less than 15 minutes until sundown. It is just after 8 o'clock. I've just been looking through this notebook that I left here a while ago. I've written poems, and then it was this one. Oh, there's the chord progression for Hallelujah. And yeah, there's just like entries up for every time that I've come to visit. Where did I see? It says, see you in the summer, little cabin. That was on December 28th, 2021. And then here it says, and here I am, back again, filled with such peace and intense but calm joy, watching whales from the window, finally going slow. I wrote that on August 14th, 2022. More poems. And then, yeah, and then I put an entry for today, and hopefully I'll write some more poems. Yeah. So, anyway. I'm just gonna keep sitting here. I will check back in before I go to bed. It is just after 8, so I am snuggled into bed. So I brought my good to 0 degree sleeping bag and my sleeping bag liner, which apparently adds like up to 8 degrees of warmth. And then I'm underneath the comforter of the bed. Yeah, I am nice and cozy. I'm wearing 2 pairs of wool socks. Yeah, the candles are out. I'm just letting the fire burn out. I've got the bio light on, and I'm going to listen to my audiobook. I'm listening to a book right now called Fuzz. It's sort of a play on words for the colloquial reference of the police, but with regards to animals, like what happens when animals break the law, when they, you know, break into people's homes, kill people, are a public nuisance, etc., etc. So it's a very interesting book. They go through all different animals. They started with bears, then cougars, monkeys, all the different methods that they try to control the animal population, sterilization, birth control, etc., displacing them. Anyway, it's very interesting, so I will listen to that for a little bit and edit some videos. I always have tons of videos to edit, and hopefully, yeah, just fall into a nice peaceful sleep with all these sounds of the snow falling in the wind. The wind is really strong. When I was here, though, over the winter, when I was here for Christmas, the wind was rattling the corrugated tin roof. I was just waiting for it to blow off, so there's nothing like that. Yeah. Anywho, so night 1 at the cabin, amazing, and see you in the morning.